All right, here is the last question. It's question number 4, and it's a bit of a heavy one, but it's also such a common one that I wanted to make sure to address it right now. So it is, what do I do when I feel so ashamed of myself, my life, my house, that I can't even confront any of it? So shame is such a heavy, heavy emotion. And it's amazing how it completely dictates, if you don't look it straight in the face, it completely dictates what we do or what we don't do in our lives. So it can sound like no one can know about this. I'm a terrible person. This is my dirty little secret. What will people think if they find this out about me? And it's so, so isolating. Like it makes us feel like we need to hide. We need to make sure that no one can see this terrible thing about us. So as a coach, I hear people's inner deepest thoughts that they don't share with anybody. Typically, they may never have shared this stuff with people, or they never will, until besides what they're sharing with me. And what that has done for me personally is to realize that so many people think the exact same way, but because nobody is saying this out loud in their day-to-day lives to the people in their lives, nobody realizes that everybody else, or nearly everybody else, is having the same type of experience. So that's why it's so isolating. It makes you want to shut down, not share with anybody. And so because of that, you don't realize how many other people are actually thinking and feeling the same exact way. This is a normal human reaction. This is a normal human emotion. It does not mean something's wrong with you. And it doesn't mean that these thoughts that your brain is offering to you are true. So that's the first thing. Recognize that it's just a story your brain is telling you. And this is something that I experience my whole life. I have experienced it pretty regularly. And until I actually started looking at the thoughts for what they are, which is not true, they're not true, they're a story, and confronting the feelings, asking myself if they were useful, and letting myself have the experience and then take the time to reflect back on them. Once I started really digging into it and getting coached on it also by my own coaches, that is when I didn't let that shame, because it's still there, it still follows me along, but now I don't let that shame stop me from doing the things and opening myself up to connect with other people. It might stop me for a short time, or sometimes for an extended period of time, depending on what the situation was. But now I know how to move through it and then still be able to show up with those feelings too. This has made me a better coach for my clients because I can help them through it since I've helped myself through it. And it's made me a better mom, a better girlfriend, a better friend, daughter, all the things. I'm just an overall better person with other people in my relationships because of this work that I've done. So I highly recommend looking into this instead of avoiding these shame feelings, because the more you avoid, the stronger and the bigger they will get, to where they will just come out in some way that will feel unexpected if you're not taking care of them. Okay, so let's see. They're normal thoughts. Don't remember if I already said this. It's not abnormal to feel this way. And also, you don't need to let these feelings keep you from doing what you want. Okay, I cut because I went on an unnecessary tangent. So I'm back. So here's what you do to begin to address the shame. First, you need to remove the isolation. And the best way to do this is by telling somebody that you trust what it is that you're feeling, why the shame is there, showing them your disastrous house if that's what you're ashamed of. And the reason we do this is, first of all, so they can share with you that you're not alone. They've had experiences like this before. They have their own shame. So it takes away the stigma a bit. And number two, it gives them a chance to support you. It gives you a chance to feel supported and loved by this person that you trust. And it helps you to just realize that you're not alone in this. When there's somebody that knows how you feel, that supports you, that wants to help you through it, it just makes it that much easier by sharing the burden with someone who you know loves you. So you're addressing the feelings. And if you don't address the feelings, they just come back stronger and stronger and stronger. It's like starts to build on the inside, this shame, to where it just will burst at some point if you're not allowing yourself to move through it and to look at what it is that's actually making you feel this way. So another thing to do, remind yourself that you can still feel those feelings and still do whatever it is that you want to do, still accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. Those feelings can come along for the ride, but they don't have to dictate what you do or what you don't do. All right. Let's see what else I have so I don't go on a tangent again. Okay, so last, know that these feelings of shame that you have mean that you actually care. It's important to remind yourself and love yourself through it. Like, I actually care so much about this thing, and that's why I want to, first of all, be better at whatever this thing is. And that's what's making me want to hide. But that hiding is not what's going to help. So again, recap, share with someone that you trust. Don't let the isolation take over. Address the feelings. They'll just come back stronger and stronger. Remind yourself that you can still feel the feelings and love yourself through it and still do the things that you want to do or get done what you need to get done. And remind yourself that it means that you actually care, and that is of great value. That's something to love about yourself. I actually care about this thing. Depending on certain circumstances, there are so many more things that we can talk about. If this is something that you do know that you struggle with, I would love to help you with it. So feel free to talk about that on the free coaching call that I offer, or just message me and I can help you. I can help you decide how you want to go about addressing it. Okay, I have one more video to share with you. So make sure you go check it out, and I will see you over there.